Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua HaRachakodash, the honors to apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, which you hold to me. Now it's your brother Hawaii from GMS Chicago. Got a quick little lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelites who better shame of looking like heathens, who spirit bear witness that they're a child of Heavenly Father. In the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the world inly calls Jehovah God. In the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the world inly calls Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos, so Yeshua, Yeshua, Yahweh. And pretty much it's going to be a quick little lesson and stuff. Any other priests come out, you already know it's the Holy Spirit. And as you can see and stuff, this is going into OnlyFans. And as it says in the title, it says OnlyFans. It says OnlyFans will ban pornography starting in October. It says citing need to comply with financial partners. You see, right? So they finna shut it down. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it was even said earlier before this article actually came that that all these different websites and stuff that women tend to use and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that's sort of like OnlyFans and stuff, so they can, you know, shake their coochie and you know, show their breasts and whatnot without just regular sending nudes and stuff, because I guess sending nudes would have been like a little boring and whatnot and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, so the actual footage and whatnot and stuff, it was just another way for porn, you know what I'm saying? And they finna cut that out, and a lot of women and stuff, and even men too, but mostly women and stuff, they benefit from this site, you know. But earlier it was said that they was gonna that anything explicit and stuff was gonna be removed from OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Now in this article, you know, we're gonna get to it. It says OnlyFans, it says, which has amassed a base of more than 130 million users, largely for adult-oriented subscription fan pages, announced that it will ban sexual explicit content this fall. This is the UK-based company said it is making the changes to comply with the request of our banking partners and payout providers. In a statement provided to Verity, it says effective October 1st, 2021. OnlyFans will prohibit the posting of any content containing sexual explicit conduct. It says the company said in a statement, in order to ensure the long-term sustainability of the platform and to continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. It says according to OnlyFans, creators will continue to be allowed to post content containing nudity as long as it is consistent with our acceptable use policy. The site's terms currently allow nudity except in the case of content featuring public nudity recorded in or broadcast for a jurisdiction where public nudity is illegal. You know what I'm saying? So they finna take it off, and you know what this is gonna bring? This is gonna bring it's gonna cause prostitution, because women know that sex sells. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many women have OnlyFans. That's why even guys have OnlyFans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just another, just another porn hub. You know what I'm saying? It's just another X videos. You know what I'm saying? And what's the other one? XXNX, whichever one. You know what I'm saying? And these various different one that I overheard conversation and stuff, you know what I'm saying, people talking about it and stuff, ghetto gaggers. But you know, it's what's gonna happen is that women are gonna become streetwalkers. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? This is Genesis chapter 38. And I'm going to start at verse 12, or 11, I mean. It says, then said, verse 11, it says, then said Judah, which was the progenitor, you know what I'm saying, of the 12 tribes, right, of Judah. Well, one of the progenitors of the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? Judah, the founding father of Judah. It says, then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow at thy father's house till Shelah, my son, be grown. Because pretty much what Judah did was claim Tamar, a woman and stuff, to be the wife of his sons, of his son Shelah. And it says, till Shelah, my son, be grown. For he said, lest peradventure he die also, and his brethren did. It says, and Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house. And in process of time, the daughter of Shua, Judah's wife, died, and Judah was comforted and went up onto his sheep shears to Timnah. It says, he and his friend Harad, the Adullamite, it says, and it was told Tamar, saying, behold, thy father-in-law goeth up to Timnah, it says, to shear his sheep. And she put her widow's garments off from her, and covered her with a veil, and wrapped herself, and sat in an open place, which is by the way of Timnath. For she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife. So pretty much she dressed up as a harlot, you know what I'm saying, a prostitute, you know what I'm saying. It says when Judah, it says, then Judah saw her, and he thought her to be an harlot, because she had covered her face. You know what I'm saying? So she put on the attire of what a harlot would wear and stuff to attract men. You know what I'm saying? Because if she didn't and stuff, she would have just looked like a regular woman. You know what I'm saying, right? Verse 16, it says, and he turned unto her by the way and said, go to, I pray thee, which means to ask, let me come in unto thee. For he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law. And she said, what wilt thou give me, that thou mayest come in unto me? And he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock. And she said, wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it? So what was that? That was exchange for her services. You know what I'm saying? She got paid off, And it says, verse 18, it says, and he said, what pledge shall I give thee? And she said, thy signet and thy bracelets and thy staff that is in thy hand. And he gave it her and came in unto her, and she conceived by him. You know what I'm saying? Because prostitution back then, which was okay according to the Lord, as you could tell, because Judah didn't get jacked up for this. You know what I'm saying? What happened was that, Salakia, according to Apostle Har and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then you also seeing it off the movie Pretty Woman. You know what I'm saying? Apostle Har, he had said a video that he had done, that pretty much back then, you a woman, the prostitution would be that a woman, you'll deal with her for a week, and she'll cook and clean, she'll do all those things as a wife, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much all you will do is just come home and pop her, you know what I'm saying, or do whatever it is that you want to do with her and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and without her becoming your wife. And because that was her service, that was her occupation and stuff, you know what I'm saying. And in the movie Pretty Woman, that's exactly what happened. Now, he wanted her to be his wife and whatnot, or he called feelings and stuff, but he pretty much said that he said that he was going to give her, 3,000. He picked up a hoe off the street, a hooker, you know what I'm saying, right, out the street and stuff, and it was like, I give you 3,000 if you stay with me for the week. And what did she do? She stayed at his crib, his hotel, you know what I'm saying. I believe that he said that she could go out and come back if she wanted to. I'm not sure, I don't remember all that of the movie, you know what I'm saying, but pretty much she stayed there and stuff, and anything that he allowed her to have access to, she had access to, you know what I'm saying, and we already know how the story was and stuff. She ended up becoming this girl, you know what I'm saying, right? And it's the same way here and stuff, but pretty much she deceived Judah, you know what I'm saying, No, Salakia. No, Judah thought that she was a harlot, and he wanted to go deal, because remember his wife had died and stuff, you see, right? Verse 19, it says, and she arose and went away and laid by her veil from her and put on the garments of her widowhood. It says, and Judah sent the kid by the hand of his friend the Adulamite to receive his pledge from the woman's hand, but found her not. Then he asked the men of that place, saying, where is the harlot that was openly by the wayside? And they said, there was no harlot in this place. And he returned to Judah and said, I cannot find her. And also the men of the place said that there was no harlot in this place. And Judah said, let her take it to her, lest we be shamed. Behold, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her. Because that was the payment. It says, and it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar thy daughter-in-law hath played the harlot, and also behold, she is with child by whoredom. And Judah said, bring her forth and let her be burnt. You know what I'm saying? So Judah didn't know and stuff, you know what I'm saying, because she disguised herself. Verse 25, it says, when she was brought forth, because if a woman, right, verse 25, it says when she was brought forth, she sent to her father-in-law, saying, by the man whose these are, am I with child? And she said, discern, I pray thee, whose are these, the signet and the bracelets and the staff? And Judah acknowledged them and said, she had been more righteous than I, because that I gave her not to Shelah my son, and he knew her again no more. So he ain't deal with her no more and stuff, you know what I'm saying, because he promised her unto Shelah, you know what I'm saying, but she didn't wait, and she wanted to deal. She dealt right away, you see, and the Lord ain't do anything to Judah and stuff, you know what I'm saying, according to this situation, and back then and stuff, usually it will be heathen women, you know what I'm saying, because they not underneath the law, like it says in Deuteronomy 23 and not 23, 17 and 23, where it says that it's a lot here. Yeah, 23 and 17, it says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And when you go into the word whore, it's the word Kodasha. It's the Quad, the Da, the Shah, and the Ha Kodasha. It says female devotee that is a prostitute, harlot, whore. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that within our wicked society and stuff, majority of our women and stuff, they're whores. You know what I'm saying? What if they think that if they, left their man, they broke up and stuff, or she didn't want to deal with that man no more and stuff, and, she figured that there's plenty of fish out there and she ain't got with another man, that would make her a hoe, because a hoe is a woman that deal with multiple men. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of anything and stuff, it's still payment to get with them. You know what I'm saying? Right? You gotta do the, because when it come down to a harlot and stuff, you're giving time just to get with her. When it come down to a woman who doesn't consider herself a harlot and whatnot and stuff, you gotta pay time to get with her. And it's still equal exchange. You getting something in return for what you giving her. This is Amos 7 and 17. It says, speaking of which, alright, this is Judges 16 and 1. It says, then went Samson to Gaza and saw there an harlot and went in onto her. But remember, the Lord ain't do anything to Samson. He was an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he was also a Levite as well. But the thing is that he dealt with a harlot and stuff, and the Lord didn't jack him up for it. You know what I'm saying? It says, and it was told the Gazites, saying, Samson is come hither, and they compassed him in Salakia. That was just the point. That was the point right there. So then, going back to the Amos 7:17, it says, therefore. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, because most of the women that we deal with and stuff, we're not the original ones and stuff that popped her or popped her cherry, or the ones who broke in her hymen in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So our women are already underneath whoredom already. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's more than likely, you know, for you women out there who hear this and stuff and get mad, you just like, oh, he trying to call me a hoe. Well, guess what? Esau put it in your mind frame to think that you could leave your husband and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And with you leaving your husband, or the first guy that popped you and stuff, and he's still living, and you know, you had some issues and stuff, and he ain't break up with you, but you break up with him, you know, hearing from your girls or your mother or your grandmother or whoever, friends and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You moved on and want to check out with another dude. That's what made you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Your own actions. You know, so if you want to get mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't want to get mad at yourself, get mad at Esau, because he's the one who made you women think, you Negroes, Latinos, and natives, all 12 tribes, and Israelites who outward appearance is that of a heathen. He made you think that you could sit up here and do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord calls us an adulterous generation and stuff, because adultery has been happening and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though we weren't in the know. You see? You know? You know, so if you got a girlfriend right now and whatnot and stuff, and you wasn't the first one who popped her, you know what I'm saying, and she had a whole plethora of men down in her past and whatnot, however age that she is now, you know what I'm saying, well, guess what? That would make her a harlot. You know what I'm saying? She shall be a harlot. The word harlot is the word zanah, the za, the na, and the ha, zanah. Commit whoredom. You know what I'm saying? You know, a whore, pretty much. You know, and that's pretty much what's finna happen and stuff. Since OnlyFans is finna be gone. This is another one. This is Hosea. It's Hosea 1:1. It says, the word of Yahweh that came unto Hosea, the son of Beri. It says, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. It says, the beginning of the word of the Lord Yahweh by Hosea. And the Lord said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord. You see? You know what I'm saying? So Hosea got him a woman that dealt with many men. You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, right. That dealt with many men, you see? You know what I'm saying? You know? So when it comes down to, you know, I'm not condoning. It's like, yeah, go out there and get you a girl with no, actually, yeah, you don't. If you could deal, but it's according to Esau, Edom's, you know what I'm saying, laws and regulations and stuff. The thing is that you know, just shit, pretty much don't get caught. You know, that's the only thing I can say. You know. And this is pretty much what these women are gonna go through. They're gonna go. These women know that sex sells. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it will be the only occupation and whatnot that doesn't acquire it doesn't require an injection and stuff, you know what I'm saying, to work to get your money. You know what I'm saying, you know? And for a lot of women and stuff, it's easier, you know what I'm saying, because women don't hold sex as being sacred anymore. You know what I'm saying, you know, it's just something for them to do or something to get their rocks off and stuff, whatever it is. And if they can get some money and stuff, you know what I'm saying, from it, they're going to most definitely do it, you know. And everybody knows what goes on and stuff with these different dating sites and stuff. We already know what it really is about. You know what I'm saying? And even when it come down to Christian mingles, you got that old saying. No. Well, it's not even an old saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty true. You find all the hoes at church. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Christian mingles pretty much got a lot of hoes there. You know what I'm saying? You know. So really, a Israelite woman shouldn't deal, but guess what? They're gonna deal anyways, you know. And then for most men, for if you have dealt with a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she wasn't a virgin when you dealt with her, and you weren't the first one to have sex with her in her entire life, you know what I'm saying. You already dealt with a harlot, you know. This is Hebrews 11 and 31, and it says, by faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believe not, when she had received the spies with peace. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, during the time of Joshua, Rahab, she's an Israelite, because the only ones who's going to have faith are Israelites. The heathens don't have faith at all. They don't even have 1% of faith. They don't even have faith as a grain of mustard seed. They don't have it at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not given unto them. Because remember, faith is a gift, you know, and the gift comes from heaven. And the Lord had not bestowed faith onto the heathens, only to Israelites. You know what I'm saying? No matter if they weak in faith or strong in faith. You see? You know? And remember, women are the weaker vessel. You know what I'm saying? You know? So when it comes down to it, Rahab had faith, so that shows that she was an Israelite that was a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? But yet the Lord still spared her, you know what I'm saying, from the destruction of the land that she was in. You see? You know? And she was rid of, you know? And, you know, just to further prove, you know what I'm saying, that it's not going off, you know what I'm saying, you really initially should deal with a heathen woman, you know what I'm saying, you know, but, you know, man's going to the Lord, how can a man understand his own way? There could be a chance that just like Hosea, just like Samson, just like Judah, you might deal with a harlot, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord put it in her spirit and stuff to change and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And she no longer do it because she might recognize, like, oh, this man is different. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wouldn't be surprised, speaking as a man, when it comes down to Isaiah 4:1, a lot of them be hoes. You know what I'm saying? You know, or used to be hoes. You know, because they're going to have to be used to be hoes and stuff. They can't get with you and then hope to get saved. You know what I'm saying? To be joined onto you and hope to be saved. You know what I'm saying? But then they still go out there and deal with other men. It don't work that way. She'll just be a plain adulteress. You know what I'm saying? You know. So, you know, just saying, you know. You know, and it's lucky if I was kind of groggy on this video and stuff, you know. But as you can tell and stuff, you know. You can deal. It's according to the Lord and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to be a God-fearing country and stuff. According to the Lord, to deal with harlots and stuff is okay. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'll close out with this Christian. This is Matthew 10:16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." And the reason because that and stuff is that a lot of guys and stuff that are pimps, they have women and stuff. A lot of them be doing business dirty. You gotta watch out for that. There was a video that I was watching and stuff. I think it was some years back, and it was going into how you had according to the Bible, she actually would be of age. Right? But according to Esau society and stuff, she would be considered a minor. And her mother was an officer, or she worked in a certain department and stuff, in a police department. And all the guys of her department and stuff, they was tossing her around. That was officers. They was tossing the daughter around and stuff because she was a prostitute. She was a harlot. She was getting paid by officers to have sex with. She was saying that she probably, that she was starting at like the age of I think maybe 14 to 16 years old and stuff. And while she was having a report, while she was reporting, what was going on and stuff. She didn't reveal the names and stuff because, the officers would tell us like, stay away from this street, or she probably had like different perks and whatnot that she could use by dealing with these guys and stuff, and everybody talked about it, because one officer would find out that she do this and do that, and that she was the daughter of one of their fellow members and stuff within the police department daughter. And one guy would find out, tell the other guy and stuff. That's how when they come down to the force, they just a bunch of niggas with a badge and a gun. And they was passing her around. They was keeping her within a circle. And it's increasing. Well, what would Corey Holcomb, he made a off one of his I think it was World Star event or something like that, and he was like, ladies, don't price your pussy out the game. There's a lot of bum ass bitches and stuff that know that $100 a man can add up. But the reason most of their comedy and their jokes and stuff, when it get real or they dark humorous like Corey Holcomb and stuff, they already know that's what it is. I think what's that song? It ain't tricking if you got it. What's that other song? The Box by Roddy Ricch. She sucked a nigga soul, got a cash app. Everybody know what it is. Some women, they don't even do it for money. They do it for weed. They do it for food. Certain Arabians and stuff, when it come down to the gas stations, them women be going up in there, be sitting there, ain't doing shit and whatnot and stuff. They'll try to sit up here and hurry up, cast everybody out. The gas station and stuff, no longer doing any service, be like, hold on, give me 15 minutes, 30 minutes, woot to woot. And all they doing is popping the old girl and stuff, and she over there trying to fix her hair and shit, combing this shit out, and it's all frizzy and whatnot, trying to smell good like nothing happened, and she coming out of that bitch with a bunch of groceries with no receipt. You see? So it's already been here. And it's always been here. It's always been one of the ways and stuff when it come down to women making money the easy way. And speaking as a man again, the most highest influence and stuff is the fact that they don't have to take any injections. They're not gonna have to take any type of injections and stuff in order for them to still be able to get some money. You see? And then once again, women are going to be used as bait in those days. You see? So watch out, when it comes down to you men, you know. Um, it was, and the same thing for you women. Watch out, because I did a recent video and stuff. There's a lot of grimy men out there and stuff who don't own up to their word, or they part of the bargain. You know what I'm saying? So, be aware for women who would do it. You know what I'm saying? Or women whose lot where they're gonna be in the same situation as Rahab. You see? So I hope this video was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, HaKadosh, double honors to apostles, great millstone, and salutations to the elect which you ought to be. Shalom, wa Abba, Kwam, Yasharala.